Now these days many people know Snoop for his swag and chilled out personality, like Uncle literally dropping like nursery rhymes. But it was not the same before he was a famous rapper. In August of 1993, he started developing issues with a gang member called Philip Walter Merriam. Snoop's lawyer claims that Philip once pulled up to a gas station where Snoop was shooting a music video ad and was causing problems. When Philip and his homies drove off to get some food, Snoop and his crew hopped on a jeep and followed them. Then they got into a heated argument in a local park, and that led to Philip being shot. And just a few months later, Snoop dropped his debut album Doggystyle with Dr. Dre, which sold over 800,000 copies and charted number 1 on the Billboard 200. Now this album was a huge success. Now Snoop Dogg would not drop another album until 3 years later. This was because he was dealing with some very serious issues in his personal life. Though the shooting of Philip took place in 1993, trial did not take place until late 1995. The trial ultimately concluded with Snoop Dogg being acquitted of his charges. But this moment forever changed Snoop Dogg and the direction he wanted to take going forward with his music. So while he was working on his second album, The Dogfather, he had a completely different vision than the higher-ups on Death Row. This is what Snoop had to say. Death Row wanted me to change. They didn't want me to go as soft as I did on The Dogfather. They wanted me to keep it gangster and remain gangster and still be, effing stuff up. But I just went through a murder case and I couldn't. My heart and my spirit wasn't in the place to write, dude, I'll kill you, I'll F you up. I was on some, I wanna live and my baby is here. Man, y'all not feeling what I'm feeling. Y'all didn't sit in that courtroom with your life on the line. Y'all didn't have to go through the agony of watching this man's family look at me as being responsible for this person being dead. Like y'all not carrying the weight that I'm carrying. So with this, Snoop Dogg went against his label and dropped The Dogfather.